so this is section 5.6 in your textbook, and it's on synthetic division. Okay, so good news is this method is much quicker than long division, which we just went over. Okay, so if you can ever use synthetic division over long division, it just makes more sense because it's much quicker and much more like procedural than long division. Okay, and we can use synthetic division if the divisor is in the form of x minus c. Okay, the coefficient of x is always going to be 1. So you're going to have x plus a number or x minus a number. If you have that, you can use synthetic division. Okay, so here's how we use this. Okay, so we need to ask 2 questions off the bat. Is there an x missing? And what is C? Okay, is there an x missing? You're going to look here, and everything should descend with your powers. Okay, we had to do this with long division too. So 2, 1, 0, we're good. No, and x is not missing. What is C? C is always going to be the opposite of whatever this number is. Okay, if you want to think about it like this, it's what number do I plug in right here to make this whole part 0, right? So 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. The opposite of this number. So it is 3. Now we're going to make a chart. Okay, we're going to make a chart that looks something like this. C, whatever C is always going to go in that bottom left-hand corner. Okay, that bottom left-hand corner. And then you're going to turn your attention to the coefficients. Okay, you're going to take those coefficients and you're going to write them right here. 5, negative 12, negative 8. Okay. Then here's where it comes pretty procedural. Okay. You're always going to drop your first number. Okay. Then you're going to multiply and add down, multiply and add down. So we're going to multiply. 5 times 3 gives you 15. Then we're going to add down. Negative 12 plus 15 is 3. Do the same thing. Multiply, add down. Okay, 3 times 3 is 9. We're adding, and so we get 1. Okay. Now, what you just found, 5, 3, and 1, those are your new coefficients once you've divided. Whoops. Okay. Those are your new coefficients once you have divided. And so now all we have to do is write our answers using 5, 3, and 1. Those are going to be our coefficients. And your rule is you always start 1 power less than what you started with. Okay, so we started with x squared. That means we're going to start with 5x. 5x. Then you'll just go down. Plus 3. Your last guy is always your remainder. Okay. So this is where you got your 5 and your 3 from. Okay, here's where you got your remainder from. That last one's always your remainder. Okay. And that's it, you're done. See how much quicker that was? All right, let's practice some more. 2 questions. Is there an x missing? And what is C? Okay, 3, 2, 1, 0. We're good. No. C is the opposite of this number, or whatever makes this part 0, right? 1 minus 1 is 0. Let's make our chart. Our C always goes in the bottom left-hand corner. Now we are looking at our coefficients. 4, -3, 3, -1. Now we start our procedure. We always start by bringing down our first number. 4. Multiply. 4 times 1 is 4. Add down. -3 plus 4 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Add down. We get 4. 4 times 1 is 4. Add down. We get 3. Okay. If it helps you to put little pluses right here, that's fine, but add down, multiply. It's very circular. So multiply, add down, multiply, add down, multiply, add down, right? Now, remember, we start 1 power less than what we're given. In our problem, we were given 4x cubed, so we need to start with x squared. Okay, so remember, these are your coefficients. 4x squared plus 1x plus 4. This last number is always your remainder, no matter what. Remainder 3. And you're done. Okay. Let's keep going. Answer your questions. Is there an x missing? 2, 1, 0. X squared is missing, right? It should have plus 0x squared here, right? Okay, it really, really helps for you to write it on the problem, because you'll miss out on putting that 0 in, and it'll screw your whole problem up. Okay, so if you write it on the problem, you'll see it whenever you go to make your chart. And then C is -4. Let's make our chart. Okay, let's list our coefficients. 1, 0, -6, -4. So we have 1, 0, right? -6, -4. If you're gonna make a mistake with these, it's gonna be forgetting that 0. Okay, that 0 is that placeholder for our x squared. Now we just do our procedure. Bring down the 1, multiply, add down, multiply, add down, multiply, add down. Okay. We started with x cubed, so that means that we'll start our answer with x squared. So 1x squared minus 4x plus 10, and our remainder is -44. Okay, one more. Here we're missing our squared term and our x term, right? So it should say plus 0x squared plus 0x minus 1. So our C is -2. We already wrote our x's that we're missing. So we'll make our chart. -2 in the bottom, because that's our C. Then we're going to list our coefficients. 4, 0, 0, -1. Now our procedure goes bring 4 down, multiply, add down. Oh, I messed up this is negative, add down. That's positive, add down. That is negative, add down. Okay. We started with x cubed, so our answer will start with x squared. And we'll go down from there. Our last number should always be our remainder. Okay, so as you can tell, synthetic division is much, much simpler than long division, right? Okay, we have 2 more. Here, 3, 2, 1, 0, we're good. What number goes in the bottom? -2, right? List your coefficients. 1, 5, 7, and 2. Bring down, multiply, add down. 5 plus -2 is 3. Multiply, get -6, get 1, get -2, get 0. We started with x cubed, so we're going to start with squares. So x squared plus 3x plus 1. Your remainder in this case is what? 0. Okay. Let's look at this one. Last one. 2, 1, 0. We're good. Nothing missing. What number goes in the bottom? The opposite of -5, so it's just 5. List your coefficients. 1, -7, 12. Start your procedure. 1, 5, -2, -10, 2. Multiply, add down. Multiply, add down. We started with x squared, so we start with x. Last number is your remainder. Okay, so hopefully I've convinced you that this is way, 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 way easier than long division. Okay, it just follows that procedure over and over and over again. Okay.